Hello, everyone.
Was y'all caught me again.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday, happy football time.
And if you haven't like and subscribe. And we're on here every Wednesday at 7 o'clock.
Yes, we are. Welcome back, Miss Mount.
How was your day today without me?
It was busy. I had a busy day.
Okay.
It wasn't a typical off day, but we do what we can. And today's topic is about controlling of emotions. Am I correct?
Yes, we had someone ask us how can they handle their emotions in their relationship without blowing out or getting angry and or leaving. So they wanted to know, they wanted the people to help as well as us to help them work on their emotions in a relationship. Hi, everybody.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Okay, first thing, that one of the approaches to getting a grip on the emotions when you're discussing things or if you do get in an argument, one of the things that we tend to do is we tend to come hard at somebody, or we can't give each other the leeway to speak, and we constantly are battling each other in an argument. And it has to, the only way you're going to get through to each other is if you calm that storm down. And as we talked about in the past, one of you has to at least be the calm. You both can't be the storm. Not to say that the calm person can't go off either.
Because Paul can go off. He can say he's a calm person, but he can go off.
But you can't both be that way. So if I'm going nuts with something, I need her to be the calm. You know what I mean? And that's kind of how it is, the basics of it. But there are different avenues that this takes on that we just want to talk about today and get a grip on. One of the things that we used to have an issue with early in our relationship was the handling of a fight and ending how it ends. You know what I mean? And there are times when we don't want to deal with something that's fully blown, and one person will just would just leave.
Everybody know who that one person is.
No, we don't know that. We don't know that. But it never ended well. Like, it never resolved. It kind of festered and just kept going and going. And it was something that we grew out of together.
Coming to North Carolina.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say coming to North Carolina because
we just changed within ourselves. I don't think North Carolina did kind of calm and slow us down a little bit.
But remember how we got here.
Right. But as far as the dealing with one another, we still had to, even though we changed locations, you still under the same roof, and you still going to have to handle things accordingly, or the home is going to be in chaos. And I think we've done a good job. It took years to get here.
Oh yeah, it took some years.
We're not perfect people. We don't just figure this stuff out. You know what I mean? And sometimes we can backslide, and something will take us over. But I think the growth within yourself is what makes it work.
I agree.
Like, you have to grow within yourself and gather some peace about yourself in order to bring that to any conversation, any relationship, any friendship, anything. It was just something that just had to be learned to get us where we are right now.
I know I had to learn it. I had to learn it because I was a person that react. I react before thinking. And Paul showed me ways to calm myself down and think before I respond, because I was a jump out there, respond person, and then deal with the consequences later. Whether I like the consequences or not, I dealt with the consequences later. Mm-hmm. And Paul did show me how to calm that down by ignoring me while I follow him through the house, fussing in his ear. And I was like, oh, I'm just wasting my breath. So I'm not even fussing no more. So I just stopped. And then I don't think we fussed ever since. We just
Yes, we
communicate.
do.
We get upset. Don't get me
The
wrong.
next
Now.
question to be, what you want for dinner?
Yeah, but we'll get upset. And I'll be like, I'm mad for real. Even though I'm not acting mad, I'll let them know I'm mad for real. But we don't carry it too far because I've learned the hard way. You can say things that you can't take back, even to your loved ones, you know, your spouse or your family. You can say things that you can't take back. So you have to think before you speak. And I am learning that with my spiritual grounding I'm working on to calm myself. I'm learning all that. And I thank God and I thank him for this husband that I have that helped me be where I am. And all my friends that I have that went through all this with me and see my growth and help me get here as well. So thank you all.
I used to be a little nut.
No, you wasn't nut.
But it takes a lot. Like for me to go off the tandem, it takes a lot. You know what I mean? But now nothing gets to me anymore. I think it's wisdom. You know what I mean? I've lived enough and learned enough from some teachings, you know what I mean? And some people that really got a good grip on some things. And I've learned that I don't want to give stuff like that. I don't have much time in life. I don't want to waste it. I don't want to be angry and pinched up and fussing.
I don't want wrinkles on my face. So I want my wrinkles this way. I want I want smile wrinkles.
You don't really? Okay.
I'm just saying.
You're gorgeous.
I don't want no mean wrinkles. And every time somebody see me like, oh, what's wrong with her? Oh. Mommy says sometimes you have to agree to disagree.
Yes. But then what do you do next after you agree to disagree? Like, can you just walk away and let that go still? Or does it still hold on inside you? Like,
sometimes it still hold on inside.
Okay.
Sometimes it still hold on inside, but you have to. The thing is, once you and I have a conversation and we say this conversation is over, I'm letting it go. Mm-hmm. It's no need because to me, there's no need of arguing and taking the argument too far if you're going to stay in that house, in that relationship, because you still have to look that person in that face. So you don't want to say things and be like the next day saying, dang, I shouldn't have said that. You know what I mean? Because you still have to look that person in the face. So you have to stop and evaluate the situation before you just jump and do things.
Most of the time, it ain't even worth that much of a drama. You know what I mean? Why are we putting so much emphasis on some of this stuff that just can be, if you can just say, all right, I'm done with it. Then why did we give it so much energy to begin with? Some things are just, hey, all right, that's good. Just find other ways to vent it out or get it off of you than on the person that you're supposed to be in love with.
Well, that's what Mika says. She usually bottle stuff up and later, wait a minute, but now she's learning how to calm down and how feeling.
Right, and deal with it. Yeah, in the moment, and kind of let it
that all up
and keep it moving. You know what I mean? But I was looking up something just to curious on some of this stuff and trying to how to answer it. But somebody made the statement that they would sit like after an argument or within one, they would notice that they're doing something out of, hey, this ain't gonna be good. Let's calm this down. They would sit in front of each other, face to face, and hold each other's hands. And just for like 2 minutes or, however long you want, they would just be in silence and just hold each other's hands. And then after they calmed themselves down and got that connection back, they didn't even remember really what they was fussing about. They got right back into each other. And then whatever was the problem, it doesn't give it a chance to live.
So they didn't talk?
I think they did after they gave themselves some quiet.
So how long did they stay quiet?
Like 2 minutes, 2-3 minutes.
Okay.
That's something that you judge for yourself, I guess. But they said they did it for like 2 or 3 minutes, just being quiet. And then after that 2, 3 minutes, they didn't even hardly remember what was going on with, while we was fussing that hard or whatever.
Mm.
I thought that was pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
And do you think we can do that?
Yes, I think we can do that.
We don't do a lot of.
We don't have to
just
really do that
randomness.
because we'll just like, all right, this is over and we'll kiss each other and just move on.
Right.
So.
But honestly, do you still hold it in sometimes? Like
sometimes, well, the whole thing is I'm still growing.
Mhm.
So I hold stuff in, but I'm not going to react because I know that it's over.
Mhm.
So I'm not going to react. My mother said, yes, you can let it go and agree to disagree, but move on. Who wants to fight all the time? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not good. And it's a wasteful life. You know what I mean? I don't want to look back and say, oh, we argued a lot. You know what I mean? That's not the person you need to be with anyway. If you're doing a lot of arguing and y'all don't have too much peace going on, y'all not meant to be with each other, and you're wasting time. And it's hurtful to your body. You got to be physically drained. You got to be exhausted or stressed out. That stuff plays a role in your health too. So, let's get this stuff under control. Find some ways healthy, and do something that you wouldn't normally do. Like Lisa just said, kiss the person and see what happens. Yeah. You know what I mean? Just kiss them or grab them and hug them and hold them. Because a lot of times it's that somebody just needed some reassurance that they loved. You know what I mean? And I think I just thought that up. You know what I mean? But it's something I might put into practice. You know what I mean? You come in having a rough day, it still bother you. I might just grab you and kiss you. See what you say. You grab me and kiss me. We're going to the bedroom. I'm not going to sit and sit quietly. Okay. It's not going to be quiet. Stress relief. I will not complain. Tasha say it still holds on inside, but you can't let it go. Best of you and tear you down. Point where you gonna give up your relationship. Yeah, you don't want to just give up your relationship, so you can't let it tear you down. And like Lisa was saying too, the light gonna have to go. Lisa was saying too, just what'd you say? Like the light? Yes, it's shining on my thing. Mm-hmm. I forgot. I'm sorry. They say, Paul, don't waste precious moments. No, that's not happening. Not anymore. And if somebody's bringing it to me, I'm going to definitely come back with, hey, you know what I mean? Chill. I'm not going to keep feeding something. You know what I mean? And sometimes you can be the problem too. The person the person who's coming to can be the problem. So I don't want to be that person. I always want this house to be peaceful. We're not perfect, and we are going to have some time. But I want some control in here. You know what I mean? This is the place where I need some control. Mm-hmm. I can't control what happens outside of my house. People do whatever, come at you any kind of way. But in here, I can control it. Kim say, when you have a partner that loves you deeply and helping you with everything, it makes it better to learn to make it work in all areas. And Mika said, control and peace. Right. But I mean, we the ones that got to bring that peace. You know, peace don't just happen. Somebody's got to have that spirit in them to, hey, put the fire out. Thanks, Kim. Kim said, Paul is a good man, Lisa. Happy that you found true love because that's what you have. Thank you. Oh, that's what I have too. She's a little crazy, but she. But the truth is, you have to be when things go on in your house, you're gonna have to calm down, think before you react, because sometimes those reactions can cause you to either lose your relationship, leave your relationship, or go to jail. Either it can go a lot of different ways. Yeah. So, and you don't want to lose your loved one. You don't want to have an argument and you arguing and then something happened. They have a heart attack or something while you're in the middle of an argument. You can't take that back. Sure.
And that'd be the last thing you done. So to me, if you're not going to leave that person physically that day, it's no need of arguing to the point where you got to make somebody cry or, hurt their heart so bad. Why are you doing that? And you got to see them the next day. Control your emotions, control how you are handling your situations, because again, like I always say, tomorrow isn't promised, but also love is enough. So love yourself and love your individual. And if you haven't liked and subscribed, please like and subscribe. If you're a newcomer on here, please like and subscribe.
What would you do if you came in the house fussing and I just put some music on and I said, come on, babe, dance with me. Would you dance with me?
Yeah.
Do you think you would still think of the issue, or do you think you would let yourself go? And
no, I'm gonna dance, but then probably after I finish dancing, it's probably gonna pop right back in my head.
So dancing is not a cure-all. Let's that one out.
No, I'm saying I'd rather, to me, I want to talk about it one time and just get past it. And, we don't have to discuss it anymore. Mm-hmm. If you don't want to discuss it anymore, we don't have to discuss it anymore. I think you're just supposed to go past it. But the problem come in is if you make me angry enough that I want to just say some stuff. I don't need to say that stuff without calming myself, thinking before I say what I have to say. You know what I mean? But you also don't let people use the emotions to manipulate you to stay in a relationship as well. Because you got some people know that, like, if I look at Paul, I know that Paul don't like to see me cry. Mm. And he don't want to see me sad. So if he want to go, I don't know, out to a football game and I don't want him to go hang out with the fellas, I'm going to just cry and say, oh my God, I just don't want to be by myself right now. I'm going to just use I'm going to use it. Don't allow people to manipulate you like that, because that's not true love. That is, what is the word?
I can't help.
I can't think of the word.
We know what you're talking
about. I can't think of the word, but it's allowing somebody to have something over top of you.
And you saw how that worked out in the movie Best Man. Remember when the dude's lady kept saying,
"Oh,
beat it."
Oh, okay. Yeah, but she was taking advantage of him.
Yes.
In the Best Man, she was taking advantage of him. Mm-hmm. She kept using her emotions to keep him home. But that's going to make you lose a man, because you're using your emotions. And you're using your emotions to keep that man home, because really you don't love him for who he is. And he don't love you for who you are. He love you. He on pins and needles. He on pins and needles the whole time he with you, and can't wait to be away from you. Mm-hmm. Because you got all this stuff going on.
Storm.
Okay. You talking about me again?
No, I'm not talking about you.
I know I'm a storm.
Right now you're a light shadow.
But the truth is, you got a lot of people that's in relationships that's using their feelings to hold on to relationships. And you can't do that. Mm-hmm. Love somebody for who they are, inside and out. Don't love them for what they have. And I'm going to explain what I mean with that. When I met Paul, we had nothing. We built together. And I feel like we the richest people in the world, because we can get anything we want anytime we want. But we don't have money like that, y'all. I'm just talking. But I feel rich. I feel rich all the way around the board. I don't forget where I was going with that. I'm sorry.
But we spiritually, I think a lot of it is spiritual too. Like, you got to have some type of understanding of, the weight of things, you know what I mean, that mean nothing to you. We put a lot of like people outside of the house or the job, or, oh, I was at the red light and so pissed me off, and now I can't get it together. And it comes home, or, you know what I mean? It's just, These are practice things you need to practice throughout. It ain't just in your home, it's everywhere. You leave your house, practice. What I try to do sometimes, and I try to slow down. A lot of times it's in haste that we have our attitudes and stuff kind of jump and elevate. It's either because you're late, you're doing things last minute, you know what I mean? And so you're frantic. So when somebody comes at you, it's an attack. Because I'm trying to accomplish. So if you get in control of first of all, yourself, slow things down and give it its own, give things your urgency, not, I got to give everybody the same. No, this is what I'm going to tackle right now. And all this other mumbo jumbo, I'm going to deal with later. Learn how to delegate yourself, your emotions, your spirit, everything. Because you can't give everybody your pearls either. You know what I mean? Because some people are going to use that against you. And you'll just be giving away pearls. You know what I mean?
And they know your weaknesses. They know what gets you to respond. So be careful on people knowing what gets you to respond, because they'll use that. Like your triggers, yes. And I'm gonna say, like, I don't know, Paul like going to church. If he like going to church and I'm trying to hold him or get him, I'm gonna use church to get him.
But you're not really there for the right reason.
No, I'm not there for the right reason, but I'm on a mission. That's what the word was. I'm on a mission. If I'm on a mission to get you any means necessary, I'm going to do whatever. And I'm going to use my emotions and my physical to get you.
Oh, okay.
Whatever works. Whatever your weakness is, I'm going to use that against
that
you.
Would be one of the weaknesses. This package right here.
But yeah, just try to control your emotions. If you haven't liked and subscribed, please like and subscribe. And we're here every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Try to control your emotions in an argument, in a disagreement with your spouse, with your co-workers, with your loved ones, with everyone. Try to control your emotions and think before you react. Because you have a lot of people that did not think before they react, and they're either dead or in prison or alone.
Or without a job. True, Bill.
Yeah, that's true.
There was a guy in my job just the other day, got let go. And he was there the whole day, and somebody I dealt with been there for a good little while. Good little friend of mine in there, gone. And been there for a few years, but couldn't control himself emotionally to his superiors. And
it's hard sometimes.
Yes, it is, but it's part of that practice. You know what I mean? He don't have a job right now. Not saying that he cares or good riddance, but it's just something you got to deal with. Now it's not your norm. You're going out your norm. Now you might be a little stressed because you ain't got a job. It's just stuff you didn't have to deal with.
I understand all that. But I think that people in certain positions should not take advantage of people that's working for them.
Yes.
You have a lot of people that take advantage of people that's working for them, which will change your emotions. And they do that because they know you need a job.
Right.
So they take advantage of that. But my attack is going to be that if you try to take food out of my mouth, I'm going to try to take food out of yours. You're not going to make me lose my job because you're treating me a certain way. That's gonna backfire on you with my book, because I have an ace in the hole to give me advice.
Oh, really?
Shout out to Mrs. Flint. Ain't her name Flint? Nobody know who that is.
I think I know.
Wait a minute, it's a form of deception. Tasha say it's a form of deception, but I don't know what we're talking about. And mine say you feel fulfilled and happy.
Feel fulfilled and happy about who you are. Get you together. Get yourself under control. Lisa's doing some things that she told me today that she had to kind of put into practice, and it worked. You know what I mean? It worked. The old Lisa would have
respond.
tore the drawers. You know what I mean?
I would have responded.
But she wins.
Especially
you know what
with
I mean?
no witnesses. I definitely would have
She
responded.
walked away and she controlled what could have went out of hand. And trust me, she wins.
But people take advantage. Like I just said, people take advantage, and I'm learning how to control my emotion. And it took me years to get where I am today. It took me years. I mean, I have people that's doing things that probably would have got them knocked out a long time ago because they really be testing. But and they be doing things that like in my house, y'all. They doing things in my house. And it's just like, like who does that? Who does certain things in people's homes? It's just crazy. But the next time they're gonna know because I'm gonna respond. I'm not gonna bite my tongue on that anymore. That's not gonna be something that I bite my tongue
on. Alrighty. That's a good way to end this podcast.
No, I'm just saying, if you don't say something, stuff get worse and worse and worse.
Yes.
And I'm seeing that stuff is getting worse and worse and worse because I'm not saying anything. So I need to say something and don't need to be concerned about how the consequences end. Because I am where I belong and I'll be with who I need to be with. So
alrighty.
I'm the righteousness of God. So
that's right.
I'm not going to let nobody take that. So I'm not going to let you come and I got to sage my house every time you leave. No, not doing that. I'd rather for you not to come.
Righty. On that note.
Thank you all. And if you haven't liked and subscribed, please like and subscribe. And we'll see you.
We're enjoying these questions. Thanks for the questions because they're giving us some content.
Yeah.
Give us some more questions. Give us some things y'all want to talk about and see if we can get some stuff resolved. We might learn something in the process of talking about it. So, yeah.
Wait a minute. What about always being one side in a relationship? Got that from Kim.
Okay. What does that mean?
One side meaning that the person is always right. Is that what you mean when you say one side?
Yeah.
I'm waiting for her to respond. What do you mean one side?
Maybe they arguments begin and end with them, and the other person has no say. They kind of just take what you keep punching at them, kind of thing.
I don't know at all.
It's one-sided. That's the only other.
She didn't send anything back. Ken, what you mean one side in a relationship? Okay. All right. Y'all have a good night.
We'll talk about that. We'll get some clarity on that, and that'll be next week's topic. It's
always about what they say, she said.
It's always about what they say. Okay, how about can we hold on to that one and get back to that next time?
Okay.
Or do you really need an answer right now for that?
Right now.
Okay. I mean, it'll give it. I mean, okay.
It's always okay. It's always what they say.
It's always what they say. Okay.
No one person is always right. That's first and foremost. And we had another couple come to us with that question before about their partner saying that they're always the right person because they are the king of the house. So they make the rules in the house. So the thing is, he's a king, I'm a queen. We equal in this house. So it's no one side. There's no one person saying one thing. It's no one person saying he always right, I'm always right. No, because sometimes he can be wrong and sometimes I can be right. And just because he's the man don't make him right. So that can happen. What you have.
Fine, right. I mean, what does right mean?
Depends on what the situation is. If I say, we can use the toilet tissue. If I say I like the toilet tissue over and you say you like it under, and I say, well, it's my bathroom. I want the toilet tissue over. You put the toilet tissue in your bathroom under. I'm putting mine's over. And you say, that's the right way to do it. So we put it in your bathroom that way. That's not your choice. I had to think of something.
First, let's get this, let me understand this.
She said,
There is no your bathroom in my bathroom when I pay for the daggone mortgage. Both bathrooms are mine and both are yours.
Wait a minute.
I want to go in, both of them are mine too.
Coach. Plus Love say he ain't always right, but I'm never wrong.
Same. Well, I agree.
Man, hold up. That's not no. You can't be, because she can't be wrong.
Well,
she can't be wrong. You can be wrong.
I'm always right.
No, Paul is not always right. He might want to think he's always right, but he's not always right. So no.
What's right? Right to you is right to you. Right to me is right.
If I say this cup is blue, and he say this cup is red, and he's saying he right and I'm wrong, no. If I can blatantly see that you are wrong, I'm going to say you're wrong. So you're not always right.
That's a different. I'm pretty sure.
I'm just saying, because sometimes it's like that. Okay. Like your cell phone is some trash and mine is not. So we can agree to disagree. Or your phone is some trash, ain't it? Okay, y'all, we gotta go.
AT&T, y'all did not hear that from me.
Hold up. All feelings are valid. Okay, yeah, all feelings are valid. I agree.
That's why there's no right or wrong, really. Because if I'm mad about something, I'm mad about it. You can't tell me, Paul, no, you're not right. Yeah, I am right. I'm mad.
Okay, then we're gonna agree to disagree. And Kim, if it go that far, just agree to disagree. So, don't nobody win.
Some things ain't a fight worthy.
But sometimes some people like me, I'm gonna keep going until Paul answer me. So we're gonna agree to disagree. So and then I'm gonna get mad. I'm gonna still be mad, but it's gonna get past the point. We're gonna move past that. But all right, I hope I answered your question. I'll do some more research on it and we probably talk about it again next week. Kim.
Yeah.
Thank you all for coming.
Thanks, everybody. Go Ravens.
Yes, go Ravens. Have a nice evening, everyone. Bye.